Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who we're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val53 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Interesting. One more. Okay, jumping into this. Wow. Okay. You'll kind of have to decide and discern who you are within this, Taurus, because I'm looking at a interesting situation or dynamic here. Whoever this is you're asking about, you'll have to decide whether you are with them or not with them. Where you kind of fall in their, let's just say in their perspective or their viewpoint. But jumping into this, they're showing up very, very cold. I mean, very cold. There's something about a connection, I'll say, that it's there, but for some reason, even though there is a genuine connection there of some sort, whether it's a friendship, I don't feel like this is a relationship. It doesn't feel like anything like that. It just feels like a connection. It seems like things are kind of moving along and progressing at the same time. It's like, not really. It's kind of like, what is actually going on between the two of them? Don't exactly know, but not a whole lot of work and effort on this. And so emotionally speaking, they're kind of like, yeah, nothing there. Here's what's interesting, though. There's a switch. Nothing there with that connection. They're kind of like saying, you know what? They're just not feeling it. It is what it is. Moving forward. It seems like there is someone else there. There's someone else there, and like I said, I'm not too sure who is who, so I'll just kind of play that game. They're waiting. I don't know what that is. I don't know if they're waiting on someone who's a little bit more attractive, someone who's a little bit more, I have to say it, someone who's a player, someone who's a little bit more slick, someone who's, appearances. Maybe they have a thing for risk, danger, and adventure, or spontaneous individuals. I don't know. Interestingly enough, though, even though that energy does show up, they're like, I don't know. It's like, what do you mean you don't know? You were just waiting on that person. It's interesting. But I also kind of feel like that's them. They're dealing with someone there. At the same time, they are trying to figure out their own personal pursuit and endeavors, which it is taking its toll out of them. I feel like for them, the energy of having to kind of like do something on their own, it's eating at them. It is definitely eating at them. It's like they are kind of waiting to put this into motion or put this into action, but frustratingly, they know they're kind of like, they're energetically tapped. They're not in a good mood, but they know they have to anyways. They know they have to kind of work with it because they're kind of like saying, I'm working on trying to build things back up again. Even though I do have what I have and I get what I get, I'm still working on kind of like bringing things back to life here, in a sense, financially speaking. Um, okay. I mean, something's clearly going well for them. It's like, not too sure who that individual was, but and they show up there. At the same time, it's like tapping on the tank at the zoo. All the animals are like, "Who are you?" Goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Interesting. As my left ear is starting to ring. Yeah, once a... Ooh, okay. Oh, goodness, why that? I wasn't gonna... Was I gonna say something, or was I? Whew. After everything I just spilt, you really gonna... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sure, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I don't know what the runaround is, Taurus, but there's a clear runaround. Like I stated, there's someone there. I don't know what that is or who that is. But there's also someone over here too, that they kind of changed themselves, and it's like, what's the dynamic here? I don't exactly know. What they're saying is regarding their financial pursuit or financial endeavors, or possibly something regarding something in between them and someone. I feel like, even though they kind of feel like, they might, whoever this first or the second individual is, because there's situations here. There's the connection or relationship that didn't work out, whichever one it was. There was the after the situation person that they weren't too sure about. And then there's another person over here that, once again, they're still not too sure about. I don't exactly know. But what they're saying is they don't know where any of this is actually leading them or taking them. There's a huge unknown that they are willing to face and find out where this goes, but ultimately it's a financial endeavor or pursuit, I feel. Even though whoever this person is that they're with over here, it kind of feels like there is some sort of financial or energetic exchange there, more so financially speaking than anything. Yeah, they're kind of finding out how difficult things actually truly are financially speaking. And they're trying to kind of figure out, like, you know what? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? It's difficult. It's difficult. They're having the unsettling realization and run-in with, life. The reality of certain situations here, I can definitely sense it. And they're saying what they are holding dear to them, they're trying to figure out, is it even worth holding on to anymore, or is it not? Do they strongly believe in it, or do they not? They're trying to kind of reformulate and restructure their overall vision of what they want to create for themselves, which they strongly believe in. Here's the thing, though. This is where, once again, it kind of switches over. This energy of what they're wanting to create for themselves. Once again, there's an energy here. It's the equivalent of, let's just say, two people go through a breakup. There's I'm going to go to the rebound, which I know they're no good for me, but it's a rebound. It's someone after who I've been with to kind of, change the energy, kind of, whatever. I know they're no good for me, but, that whole story. And then that all happens, that unfolds, and then they realize, okay, oh shit, they actually, someone really did love and care for me, and I want to go back. This is what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at someone coming back, or some possibly, but they're saying that they're wanting to approach even someone else. Now, I don't know, like I said, who you are, Taurus, but they're wanting to approach someone else. And they're kind of like saying, it's interesting. They're looking for some form of commitment between them and someone. It felt like a rebound right there, but then they realized afterwards, like, doesn't have to be a rebound, but it felt like whoever's there, they know was not good for them. And then they're kind of like, I want someone more loving, more caring, more nurturing. And this is what's interesting, is as soon as whoever this person is that they're approaching is, they're saying, well, great, well, are we going to be together or are we not going to be together? Because then all of a sudden they switch their energy just like a switch. Now all of a sudden they're in that energy of being fiery, passionate, confident, and trying to figure things out and not knowing exactly what's going on or taking place. It's interesting. I feel like it's an energy of a little bit of work over here and a little bit of play over there, and they're trying to kind of find themselves as in what they truly want or desire from someone at the same time as figuring out their financial pursuit. Interesting. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an air sign, a water sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign. They're all here. Goodbye.